Hi, my Aquarius. Welcome to your mid-month reading. This is your soul and love guidance. First of all, I want to welcome the new viewers and my new subscribers. I want to thank you for being part of my channel and, just passing by my channel and watching the messages that I have for you. To want to remind you guys that all these readings are always generalized and that message will sometimes resonate with you completely, sometimes you're partially, it might not resonate at all with your situation, okay? And this is not only for your sun sign, but the readings are also good for your rising sign and your moon sign. Okay, so let's start. Let's look at your deck here. What is the general energy? Remember, this is your soul guidance and this is your love here. So it's two things. Now, when I talk about soul guidance, this means we're going to touch base in every single department of your life. Work, relationships, family, studies, everything. Okay? Try to resonate your situation with what I'm saying. Okay? Your energy, the first energy here that the universe will send to you, the energy you will be in, Two of Cups reverse. Well, I know you don't like to see this. Me neither. The two of Cups reverse is telling me that in the relationships or partnerships you are in or you will be dealing with in this last 2 weeks, or you dragging this from the beginning of February, you will be having some struggles to form new relationships, new partnerships, especially for this next 2 weeks, right, of February, the last 2 weeks of February. There will be some things from the past that are not finished business right here. If you see this card, you guys are not seeing eye to eye. It's reverse. Someone is just thinks like probably the other person, or I'm not talking about love. It could be someone at work, could be someone in your family, but someone is believing that their opinion is more important than yours. Okay? And I think that it's going to be hard for you to feel like the other person is being completely honest, truly honest to you, right? Or the other person is not going to feel like you're being truly honest. Basically, there's like a lack of mutual respect here, right? You two are kind of disconnected. Like, you guys are not talking to each other. You guys not really trying to connect. You're not playing the field near the other person. Just not looking at each other, not talking to each other. Just, you're going to pass through this type of energy. And I'm going to tell you why you get at this point. Look at this. Someone is trying to offer something, but it's unbalanced here, right? If someone is offering you a job or love or whatever it is being offered to you, this is like maybe recently passed before this, why we get here, how we got to this point, to this energy, why the universe is sending this to us. This type of energy is because or you were trying to offer something or someone else was trying to offer you something, and there was lack of balance there. Someone is giving more than the other person, and someone had this type of energy of the star. There was a wish. It seems like it was like time, divine time, to really try to put this offer, and then boom, just someone just decided not to give as much as you giving, right? So what you need to avoid: fights, going back over and over like the whip, right? The whip goes and hit and hit. It's like going over and over the same things, right? Just avoid any type of discussion about the same thing over and over. I feel like you guys are in the same situation over and over with the same person or person around you. And you need to avoid this because the moon is here with the anchor, persistency. Back and forth with the moon, back and forth with the moon, on and off, on and off. The same thing over and over. Messages of, oh, maybe there's a contract here, right? Maybe there'll be a lot of things, but a lot of messages coming in back and forth all the time. Like, oh, maybe we're gonna commit, maybe we're gonna do this, maybe you're gonna do that. But look what we have: separation, alternative decisions to make, splitting apart. So it's like being in a situation with over and over and over is the same thing. Today I love you, tomorrow I hate you. Seriously, that's it. That's what I see. What you need to focus on so far, I'm sorry for the people screaming in the background. I cannot do anything about it. The shower of abundance here. So what you need to focus on, Aquarius, do not focus too much in love life is saying, but focus more about your material life. So it says like you might be passing through a situation with your material world that you need to not worry, but to give it to the universe. Give your worries, your concerns to the universe, because they will guide you in order to show you how to create and accept the abundance in your life. So you might be passing through this, but you need to really focus on your material world right now, right? And let go of the past. Remember, avoid this fighting, avoid being in here. Let go of the past and focus just in this. When it says let go of the past, it's the burden. I'm gonna read this to you. The burden of carting your past around has made you weary, dear one. It's time to set this burden down. Keep only the lessons and the love, and leave everything else behind. You don't want it or need it, and it's now gone. So whatever it is, whatever you were fighting over, it's gone, and you need to learn from your regrets. It's something that you can fix. You learn that whatever happened, it happened. The past is your now, whatever was created for whatever happens. But your future is something that you can create, all right, from now on. So why would you get stuck in whatever happened in the past? All right. It says, I know that cannot change the past. So focus in what the future is coming, right? How can you create that future? And you need to surrender and release any type of control, either in your relationship, either in trying to control things that you can because you live in the past, because you're trying to, it's something you can't change. You need to learn how to deal with the regrets of whatever you did in the past, or, it's just everybody makes mistakes. Learn from them and don't do them again. Don't worry. Okay? Leave that to the universe to deal with it. Because if you let that happen, you can clearly relax and think better in the future, and just need to focus on what your material world is. Okay? Now, when it comes to your love and you are lonely, you're solo. So they're saying, first of all, you need to free yourself. Remember, not trying to control. So my Aquarius, if you're completely single, meaning you have nobody, no relationship, not commitment with anybody, you're completely alone. How can you attract love if you're alone? Well, free yourself, right? It's time to take back the control of your life. Retreat, take your time. Go and decide, disconnect from the world. Maybe if you take, let's say, a trip or going somewhere, maybe if you just go to the park, you can find your true love. Yes. Yes. Right? Don't be in this situation. Maybe you are dealing with this type of situation. Remember, this isn't any department. When it comes to your love, you can find someone that is the romance of your lifetime. If you free yourself with the control of whatever, if you're trying to control things, like maybe you have people that are trying to tell you, boy, your relationship, you're like this, you're like that. Well, people need to accept you for who you are. And you need to disconnect from the world and from people around you for now, and just remember that you might find the true love now in the next 2 weeks. Okay? But you need to avoid this. Remember to avoid falling for the same type of arguments and type of relationships and partnerships and whatever. So the same thing for love, right? Remember to check this what you need to avoid, so you don't make the same mistakes and regret later that this person might be your true love. When it comes to partnerships, look at this. You probably, my Aquarius, know your soulmate already, right? This is for my people who are in a relationship, marry, not marry, doesn't matter, living together or not. There's attraction, chemistry. It might be your soulmate, okay? And this is a great thing that you might find with your partner, whoever you're with. And what is happening here, that if you're going to be in this last 2 weeks in this situation, you know what you need to avoid. You're going to be, you know in this situation. Look what it says: heart to heart conversation. You see what I said before with this? Someone thinks that their opinions matters more than yours, or you think the other person, like, your opinions matters more than the other person. Look how this person is trying to talk to the other person, and the other person is avoiding to talk to the other person. It's like, nope, nope, stubbornness. I guess you guys need to sit down. There is a lot of future in here, and you guys are soulmates. You guys have this attraction, the chemistry. Don't let things to go to this part. Stay here. Stay with love. Stay with the conversations, communications, heart to heart, where you guys can look at each other's face, right? And this doesn't need to be here. You guys can turn this again back to the upright position. So guys, it's up to you, whatever you want to do. So I hope I help you in any way. I send you a big kiss, much love, much light, and I see you in March, my Aquarius. Ciao.